What do investors want to hear when they talk about intellectual property? I just said there's those two things, patentability and infringement, don't have anything to do with each other. And so when they ask you about intellectual property, they're going to want to know about two different things. They're going to want to know, do you have something that's protectable? Do we have an asset that's going to turn out to be worth a couple $1 million someday? Do we have something that is going to deter others from suing us? Do we have something that's going to keep us in good shape when we're moving into strategic partnerships with very, very large companies? The other set of questions, the one over here, is if you build this and make it, are you going to be sued? Sometimes called clearance, that's sometimes called freedom to operate, abbreviated just simply FTO. In the med device world, it is absolutely huge. It's paramount. Like, you can't raise $250,000 without getting an FTO. That's a big deal. In the software world, it's almost on the complete other end of the spectrum. I've seen companies raise seed, A, and B before they were asked, hey, are you infringing any patents that are out there? I think one of the reasons that that is the case is because software is a lot less capital intensive. And you could turn around and just change it. But in a med device company, especially one that you're building something and submitting to the FDA, and you've already gone through a bunch of clinical trials, it's really hard to change that design. It's incredibly expensive, and now you've wasted a bunch of time. And so that's why it's really important from an FTO perspective, the amount of time that goes into it or capital that goes into it. That FTO is going to become more and more important. Again, on the software side, not as much. But there are 8 million patents out there. I'm not recommending that you look at all 8 million. It'll take you a while. And then plus, there's another 5,000 that issue on Tuesday, another 5,000 that issue the next Tuesday, and another 5 that issue Tuesday. And this is just the United States. If you actually want to look at EU and China and Japan, it's going to take you a while. I would, however, regardless of whether you're a med device or a software, make sure that you think about what are your competitors doing. And are your competitors, do they have something exactly on this? Those are the ones that are going to shut you down. Those are the ones that are going to say, yeah, we just raised $10 million, let's spend $1 million of that to get rid of this competitor. Because this competitor is about to raise $20 million, and then they're going to just put us out of business. So let's slap a cease and desist right on top of them, right in the middle of their round, and it's pretty much gone. Like a little atom bomb, like right on top. I'm not recommending doing that to others, but I am recommending making sure that doesn't happen to you. It's not that hard, especially if you're in software, to be able to design around. It's not that hard to be able to go back to the patent office and say, you didn't do a very good job with this one. You shouldn't have issued this particular patent. We know of all of these other things, and we're going to submit it to your patent office, and we'd like you to re-examine it. It costs about 15 grand, and it might save your company.